What's up, guys? This is Fuse of Order. We're just chilling in our studio here in Newcastle, Colorado, listening to some tasty new tracks that are going to be on the new demo. And we're just going to be showing you guys all the gear we use to record what we do. And it's going to be real fun. Let's go. So right when you walk into Fuse of Order Studios here, you see our band fridge. It's usually, not usually, but always has beer in it. This is the beer drawer, usually Keystone Ice or Extra Gold, the cheap stuff, the good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Arizona tea or fucking Dr. Pepper or something.
Wow.
And this is the band room. This is where we jam, and we record a lot of stuff in this room. And this is my Jackson Randy Rhoads V. I love this thing. It's got the Floyd Rose and the EMGs. Must have. And this is the only guitar we used on the album. And it sounds really heavy, and I love how it sounds. It's going to sound really sick. Do you want to talk about your drum set, Josh?
Of course I do.
I can take over.
This is my throne of epic awesomeness. These are my last two remaining drumsticks. My pile of dead drumsticks is over here with my keys.
Rest in peace.
All the necessities. Everything is wrapped in some nice I Heart Bacon duct tape, including my bass. I'll show you guys. It's a nice bass head right there. Crisp secret. Everything else is pretty normal.
This is my amplifier. It's a Marshall half stack. This is what I use to get the distortion. Usually, it's the big muff. I usually got it for like the stoner metal stuff, but I actually use it for a lot of the thrash. It sounds really good. These are all the axes. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I think I have like 9 or something overall, if you count the ones hanging on the wall and stuff. Got a lot of pedals. Don't use a whole lot of them. I do a lot of effects through the computer and with this. And I've also got a microphone if I do want to record this. And yeah, we'll head on over here. We got the first demo we ever recorded. It's in the ghetto little case we made for it. Love that. That's Afterburn. Listen to it. Bang your head. If you see here, we have the most metal wallpaper that we could have chosen for this room. Actually, we didn't choose it. This is my sister's old bedroom that is now our home studio. And the album will most likely be finished here, but I'm not sure because I'll probably be moving soon. And the studio will be moving as well, and then I'll probably be moving again next summer, or not next summer, but at the end of this summer out to California. So the studio will be moving around a lot, but Fuse of Order will continue. Moving on to the computer stuff, I use a HP Pavilion M7 for a lot of the recording. I also have another Dell XPS down there that I should probably start using a lot more, but I use a UX2 to get my guitars and stuff in there. And this is the PA we use. And we used this mixer for like mostly miking the drums and stuff. But this time around we actually did drums different. Last time, on the last couple demos we made, we mic'd this drum set here with these mics, which sounded okay, but I actually bought a electric drum set that we're gonna use, and it's gonna sound really sick. So, and then software on this thing, I use Cubase. I think it's like Cubase 6. I'm not really sure. So for my guitar tones, I use Metal Amp Room, and I just got some amps loaded up in there, and I have a different one for the right track. I have a left track and a right track. I do 2 different takes, and this is the EQ I got going now. I'm probably going to be changing that though, just what I have. And then for vocals, I got a little tiny bit of reverb, and then I use Easy Mix 2 for some other stuff, and then I'll be using Easy Mix 2 to mix and master this, and yeah, I do all this stuff in Cubase though. I really like it, but it takes some getting used to. And then we'll go over to my bedroom, which is basically the other half of the studio. So we're entering my room now. This is it. Got all kinds of sick posters. That's the drum set. The laptop is usually right here, but we got it in the other room because we were recording some guitars in there. This is my record player. I love that thing. Right here I got the last 2 demos we made put up on the wall. We made them last year. This one was made during the school year, and this one was made during the summer. We made these 2 demos under the name Manic Axe, and which is our second name. Our first name was Afterburn, which we just changed to the demo name, and we changed our band name to Manic Axe and made these 2 demos. And it was a lot of fun. They sound, I really enjoy these, but we started taking things a little bit more serious, trying to write stuff a little bit heavier, and so we wanted a new name to live up to this new stuff, and we wanted something that was catchier, heavier sounding, and something that like rolled off the tongue easier. So we renamed the band name to Fuse of Order, and that is our final name, and we're going to keep this name for the rest of the band's existence, which will be the rest of my existence, because we're never going to stop writing music. We're going to keep recording and having a lot of fun as a band. And yeah, so we just changed the band name from Manic Axe because it was kind of always misunderstood. People always thought it was Manic Axe, as in like battle axe. And it was also like hard to say and hard to remember. And Fuse of Order is definitely our favorite band name we ever came up with, and it's the one we're keeping. So just kind of show you guys around. This is where the magic happens. Ignore that though, because the bending's not on there right now.
Too much magic.
Too much magic. This is the vocal booth that I like to record vocals in. I use this studio mic with this shield, and there's a pop filter on there. There's usually a stand in here, and it's standing there, but we got it in the other room for band practice. But I'm going to be getting another stand, so I don't have to move stuff around. I can just have one in here and one in the other room. But yeah, this is the kind of walk-in vocal booth I got. We got Ozzy up there. He's a great vocalist. If you look up, we got some paraphernalia. Moving on to the drum set. Like I was saying earlier, this is what we're using to record drums this time. I'm going to be getting Easy Drummer 2, and we're going to be loading up the exact sounds we want, and the reason we're doing it this way this time is because we couldn't get a good like bass drum tone that we wanted, and the drums didn't sound the way I wanted, so we're gonna, this way if we can get it to sound exactly how I want. And Josh is doing the drumming, but
Yeah.
if there's anything that he can't play for some reason, I might step in and play it on the drums, but he can play a lot of shit a lot better than I can now. So for bass, I'll be recording the bass. My bass isn't here right now. It's usually over here, but it's Epiphone Thunderbird. It's the Goth edition. It's like matte black. It's really sweet. But it's in the shop getting set up for D standard and all that. It's gonna sound really nice. The guy does a really good job. But yeah, I'll be recording the bass, which it's gonna end up being a lot better this time because our last couple of bassists didn't really play bass. Sorry guys, but yeah, so keep a lookout for the track that's going to be releasing soon. It's going to be called Faces of Illusion.
Hell yeah.
It's really heavy. It should be releasing sometime either this month or next month, and then we'll be releasing the rest of the demo this summer. So keep a lookout. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
That's what you call metal right there, boys.